You because I took a lot of advice from you and correct a lot of things because people are cheating me a lot because I've been paying money because like one of my brother left here and went to Ghana and see my building. Then he told me. Then he said, if I have been doing by myself. By now, I finished the triple of that building.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ghana Bakweku channel where we discuss all things building in Ghana. Today I have a very important topic to share with you. Well, it's not the first time we've shared this, but this particular one was inspired by a heartfelt story from one of our subscribers. Unfortunately, this story involves being, ripped off by a family member. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have heard stuff like this or maybe even experienced it. We hope that by him sharing his experience and me giving you some hopefully solid advice, you can avoid similar situations.
Hello, good evening, bro. Yeah, thank you so much because don't you see I have been following building. If you come to my house, even my kids know my channels. Only the building in Ghana. So I was following you since you fabricating the main door. Yeah, I've been following you because I took a lot of advice from you and correct a lot of things because people are cheating me a lot because I've been paying money because like one of my brother left here and went to Ghana and see my building. Then he told me. Then he said, if I have been doing by myself. By now, I finished the triple of that building because I have been spending money. Even last year when I went to Ghana and see what I correct many things. Even recently, my brother, I can say my cousin because uh, we are my mother and his mother the same mother or the same father because my siblings no one in Ghana right now, so that I'm using him so that anytime he bring me some like artists, when I confirm, because when I check from YouTube and see how much people are through like Kojo Black and see how he do his things, when I quote him the price, then you can see me sometimes he vests. He don't want to cope with me to do that. I do the same as a Windows because I pay a lot of money because times I can say I pay the money times two. Even recently when I'm doing the POP, they did the same to me. That's why I'm very when I see you sorry, when I see you helping Kojo Black to buy a task, then because I was searching your number, then I follow what the advice you give to many people, so that I was very glad so to get you because like for now I don't know uh, how the measurement it is because like what I know, what I want it to be a uniform all the place because the difference with there is a floor tiles and wall tiles, but I want it to be uniform all the space. Only the master bedroom I need it to be different, and the outside corridor I want the same design of the tiles I send it to you, but I need it black. So I don't got like a correct measurement. Like unfortunately, my building is in Kumasi. It's not in Accra. If it's in Accra, I will let you to send one of your artists to come and give a correct measurement.
Thank you. our subscriber. I won't disclose your name, but thank you for the bravery in sharing your story. This is a tough situation that no one should have to go through. I'll give some key steps to help protect yourself from being ripped off by not only family members, but also anyone who's helping you build your building project, especially when you're doing this from abroad, right? So first and foremost, always have clear agreements in place. Even if you're dealing with family, it's crucial to treat it like a business transaction. This means having everything in writing: the scope of the work, payment terms, deadlines, and any other important detail, right? The reason being, if you treat it as a business, the person knows there's no way they can say, oh, you didn't give this to me. Another way of doing this is essentially, even if you are doing it from abroad, right, keep documentation, especially your WhatsApp conversations. Keep all of those transactions to, you know, the person, contractor, family member, whomever. Keep those things documented so you can get back, you know, to it one day if you need to show proof that, look, there's, you know, some business was going on, right? So that's that. You know, formal agreements, clear agreements is good, even if you cannot have it in writing, which most of us building from abroad will not be able to have unless you write it, send it to them, they sign it, send it back to you, and all of that. But it's good to have an agreement, right? An agreement doesn't necessarily have to be written, right? But just have some documentation somewhere. All right, the next one I'll say is monitor regularly, right? Either you have someone check on them. You know, in my case, every once in a while I have my cousin Anna go check on what was going on, take videos for me, and you know, it kept me, you know, in the loop, especially during the COVID period, right? Monitoring the progress and expenses, making unexpected visits to the site, you know, asking for detailed receipts and all of that will keep you informed, and it might help you catch, you know, any discrepancies early. Also, you know, subscribing to channels like ours and other good YouTube channels out there will make you be abreast, you know, on what is going on with pricing. The only trick here is that when it comes to pricing, there is no standard price when it comes to materials in Ghana, which means that if you watch a video that says, oh, I bought cement for example, 50 Ghana cedis, and I'm making this up, it's no longer 50, right? For example, one person said I bought cement for 50 Ghana cedis. You might go to your area and it'll be maybe less because transportation costs and all of that. The pricing is not standard, right? So keep that in mind, right? Another way of doing this is probably, you know, this goes a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. If you can, find a third party inspector, right, to check on stuff for you. I don't have to talk much about this, but you know, it's good to have someone who you are paying to check on stuff for you, because that means it's they're doing their job, and if they don't do well, you're not going to pay them, right? Another one will be, you know, that like they always say, you know, try to separate personal from, you know, personal relationships from professional ones. It's tough, but you know, it's tough. Generally, you shouldn't. It's easy to blur the lines when working with family, but you can maintain a professional approach, right? And setting clear boundaries and making sure that, look, even though we're family, this is a business venture, which means you would have to pay them, right? There's the part that, you know, a lot of people say you can go to in the beginning, which will help, you know, having a legal entity involved, having a lawyer involved. Does it work all the time? I haven't tried it, so I don't really know. Do all lawyers tell the truth? I think the answer is no. Will they tell the truth for you? Probably, because you're paying them, right? But if you do find yourself in a situation like this where you've been taken advantage of, then probably, you know, legal advice will be good to seek. I paused here because you can have a lawyer to chase these things for you and to get you your worth back, right? But it's one thing that I'll be, you know, honest with you here. When it comes to legal issues in Ghana, it's just time wasting. and you probably will end up losing more than you would have lost trying to just bounce back from whatever they've recouped, right? There's this, I can't say in that goes, right? Literally meaning whatever the birds have come to eat, it's okay, there's nothing we can do about it, but whatever is left we'll protect, right? So, you know, whatever seeds you have left, protect it, right? You're gonna fall into prey. I tell my friends who either started building after I did and said they were using me as a place of, you know, experience gathering. Yeah, it's good to watch these videos. It's good to watch other YouTubers share their experiences, but trust me, you're gonna make your own mistakes, right? So when a mistake happens, don't take it as if you lost, right? Just know that you're growing from an experience, right? I say this all the time, like learning through these, especially when you're building from abroad, going through these experiences, it's essentially is an indoctrination of all things Ghana, right? Don't let it dishearten you. Don't let it, you know, make you feel like you can't do it. But guess what? It gives you a softer landing when you know who you're dealing with if you decide to go live in Ghana, you know, long term, right? Anyway, I hope these tips will help you protect yourself, you know, and your investments, building a home or, you know, any significant undertaking, especially from afar. It's crucial to ensure that everything is done right. If you have any other tips or experiences to share, please leave them in the comments below. You know, and as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Ghana Bakweku channel for more content on building in Ghana. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and build smart.